How do you feel?
I feel good. Yeah, it's obviously it's been a couple long days, but it's about just trying to get healthy and be back and try and help the team win.
Game happens quickly. When you're going into the sideboards with Boone, what did you feel as you hit, and were you you looked frustrated, at least initially?
Yeah, nothing actually too bad. So I felt fine after the contact. A little bit weak, but kind of got up. Felt like I could still play, and kind of saw a physio throughout the period, and then throughout the game it kind of just got weaker and weaker on me. So just decided to call it a quit. Try and get back for next game, and obviously it was a little worse than everyone thought.
Mitch, do you feel like you'll be ready to play tomorrow?
Yeah, I feel fine. Obviously it still goes through the trainers. They're the ones that call it, but as I stand right now, I feel perfectly fine to be in the game tomorrow, and hopefully I can be out there helping the team.
Relief on your part then that this wasn't anything longer. I know 5 games is short, Mitch.
Yeah, it's it goes slow when you're watching it. You just want to be out there and helping your team win, and it obviously sucks watching your team play without you, and knowing that you just want to be out there and help them. But it's going to be a lot of excitement to get back in that lineup and try and help the win.
What have the last couple of weeks been like for you being out? What have you been working on and getting better?
Just getting strength, my lower half, working hard, try and just get stronger and bigger, and not let this slow me down. So I think the trainers, they've been a big help to that, and getting me a little bit stronger. So it's important to stay healthy when you're out. You got to take care of yourself even more than probably when you're in. So make sure you get your sleep and taking care of your body right. And the trainers really helped me in that way, I think.
Have you learned anything through watching, or is it just an anxiousness to get back out there?
I think a little bit both. You can kind of see the game more when you're watching on TV, and kind of see plays that develop a little bit better, I think. And but at the same time, it's just you wish you could be out there helping your team, and it kind of sucks, but that's what makes it so much better when you return. Is the anxiety you have, and the fun you can get when you get out there.
How lively is the debate between you, training staff, coaches, as you want to get back, and coach obviously wants you back?
Yeah, it's a pretty good battle in the room. It's a lot of joking around and poking and doing stuff with each other, but the trainer's job is obviously to take care of someone, make sure that they're fully healthy on their way back in. So they're doing their part, and obviously the player and coach just want to get back in the lineup as quick as possible and play and help the team win.
Did you feel like you could have played in the last game or two?
Yeah, I thought I could have. It's always a lively debate between trainers and players, so they're just doing their part. They're trying to keep you healthy for a longer part of hockey. So, there's nothing you can do about it. They're the ones that make the last call. So, it's just trying to make sure that you're ready for tomorrow.
You got a taste of the right side on the blue line Saturday. Possible future in that?
Yeah, we'll see. It's pretty fun being out there on D. I got to do it a couple times in London, just joking around. So, it's pretty funny being back there and seeing what the D's do through a practice and joking around with them. So, it was definitely fun.
Had you ever gone through an injury like this before in your career?
No, not really. It's obviously it just came out, and it sucks when it happens, but at the same time, nothing you can do. You just got to stay positive, and just make sure that whenever you're around the guys, you're trying to be happy and being your same self. And I'm excited to be back out on the ice with all the guys, and being around the room. It's kind of gets your emotions back up, and your joy back in you.